Hello and welcome to today's video. And today's video we're going to be seeing the power consumption of this Thorn 70-watt street light. At the moment the light is powered up and the photocell has activated. The light appears to be drawing very little power of any kind. It's showing at 0.0 watts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in a little bit onto the power meter, and then I will cover up the photocell, and then we'll watch as the sodium 70-watt lamp warms up to full brightness, and watch the consumption in wattage, and then we'll check a few other things as well. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to reposition the camera a little closer so we can see the display and the main part of the light, and then when I cover up the photocell we'll see how long it takes the light to come on, and then we'll watch the displays change. So 1 minute please. For anyone who hasn't seen the last video, what you are looking at on the display is hours and minutes of the unit that's been running, wattage which is currently being drawn from the appliance that is connected, and the price that I have currently ran up, which is now 17.44, and the function shows the kilowatt hours, which is now 1.184. The UK mains at the moment, which is currently 245.1 volts at 50 hertz. Amps that are currently being drawn, and the power factor. And this one is just the lowest reading, which could well be the photocell which we're looking at now, which is 0.9 watts. Highest, which I said the other day, which was a fan heater and another appliance, which I think was this light which was actually plugged in, and the cost. So ready to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover up the photocell now. So the photocell is now covered. So what we're doing is waiting for the light level to decrease so that the photocell fires up, and there it goes. And the wattage is now climbing. Settling out at around 40 watts at the moment. The lamp inside is a 70-watt high pressure sodium bulb. Obviously the ballast will take some wattage as well, and there is no noise coming from this light whatsoever. As the light starts to brighten up, we may have an issue again being able to see the display. So what I might have to do is just blank out part of the light so we can actually see the display. There we go. Obviously these lights are can be very flickery, so hopefully it won't interfere too much. But we have now gone past 50 watts, and it is now starting to climb. You'll also notice that the cost is also climbing as well. It is now 17.47. 60 watts. I got this unit from a well-known shopping site on the internet, and they are available for different countries. I'm not saying this thing's any good, but we have now gone past 70 watts and still climbing, and the price is now 17.49. So as this light continues to go up to its full running, what I'm going to do is we'll just check some of the other things that are happening. The kilowatt is now 1.187. Voltage is still roughly 245. The amps is now 0.533. And the power factor is 0.62. And this is changing as well, obviously, as the light is still coming up to full power. The light is now appears to be full brightness, but high pressure sodium lights do continue to get brighter and brighter once they've been on. So even when they look like they're at full brightness, they're not. Power factor is getting better, I believe. It is now 0.67. The amps is still 0.522. And the light is currently running 87.6 watts. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pause this video for a few minutes, and we'll come back and we'll see if anything has changed. But at the moment we are slowly creeping up to 90 watts. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pause for a minute, and then we'll see if anything has changed. Okay, welcome back. It's been a few minutes now, and as you can see, we are still climbing. It's sort of bouncing around between 92 watts and 94 watts. At the moment it's back down to 92.4. I say I don't know what the accuracy of this unit, it's just more of a general guide, and then it goes up to 94.1. So I'd say the light is probably pulling somewhere in between these two figures at the moment. The price, as you can see, is now 17.63 and has been steadily climbing throughout. So what I'm now going to do, it's changing a lot now. I believe it's about to go, it's getting nearer 94 watts all the time. So we'll just check a few other things again. The kilowatt is 1.196. Voltage is still the same. The ampage is now 0.488, and the power factor is still climbing. It's now 0.78. So obviously the longer this light is on, the closer to a power factor of 1 that this light is going to get. Well, I'm going to pause again for about another 5 minutes, and then I'll give you a final update, and then I think we'll let the light cycle and see what effect that has on the power consumption before ending this video. Okay, the light seems to have settled out now at around about 95 watts. Price has continued to rise throughout. It is now 17.80. The kilowatt hours is also climbing as well and is now 1.205. voltage has remained roughly the same at around 245, still 50 Hertz. The ampage is now 0.488 and a power factor of 0.79. You can see the 13 amp plug that's plugged in the unit says that it's fitted with 13 amp fuse. Obviously it is not, it only has a 3 amp in it. And you can see that these 70 watt street lights are roughly pulling at nearly 100 watts. Now, well, actually it's pulling about 95. So obviously you can see that when they changed the street lights from low pressure sodium to high pressure sodium, and how the consumption went up. But obviously this has happened in a lot of appliances that have got more thirstier over the years, and obviously LEDs have basically reduced the power levels back down to fluorescent light and low pressure sodium. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to remove the cover from the street light, and we'll watch this light turn off, and then I'm going to cover it back up again so it cycles. So the cover is now off. There we go. Now I'm covering it back up again, so you can see the two gently glowing. There is currently, now the light is reactivated, so we are actually now pulling some wattage, and it comes back on again quite quickly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this video here. I would just like to say thanks again for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video of this Thorn street light. There is I will leave a link below to the original video if you want to see more detail of this street light. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom out and again let the light turn off. Right, so we're going to end this video now, so I'd like to say thanks again for watching. Please like and subscribe. Photo cell is now uncovered. Perfect.